Bengal tiger, the striped king of the jungle. Deep within the dense forests of India and Bangladesh, a magnificent predator prowls through the undergrowth with silent grace and deadly precision. The Bengal tiger, scientifically known as Panthera tigris, stands as one of nature's most awe-inspiring creatures and arguably the most iconic of all wild cats. With its distinctive orange coat adorned with bold black stripes, piercing amber eyes, and muscular frame that can reach over 600 pounds, the Bengal tiger has rightfully earned its title as the king of the jungle. Despite the common phrase associating tigers with jungles, these remarkable felines actually prefer a variety of habitats, from mangrove swamps to grasslands, deciduous forests to rocky outcrops. The Bengal tiger represents not just the largest population of tigers in the world, but also embodies the raw power, beauty, and untamed spirit of the wild that has captivated human imagination for millennia. Physical characteristics and adaptations. The Bengal tiger is a masterpiece of evolutionary design, perfectly adapted for its role as an apex predator. Adult males typically measure between 9 to 10 feet in length from nose to tail tip, with females being slightly smaller at 8 to 9 feet. The sexual dimorphism in size is pronounced, with males weighing between 400 to 660 pounds, while females generally weigh between 220 to 350 pounds. This size difference reflects the different ecological roles each sex plays in tiger society. The most striking feature of any Bengal tiger is undoubtedly its coat pattern. Each tiger stripes are as unique as human fingerprints, serving as a natural identification system that researchers use to track individual animals. The base coloration ranges from golden orange to reddish orange, with the belly and inner portions of the legs displaying a cream or white coloration. The black stripes vary in width and spacing, creating patterns that help break up the tiger's outline in dappled forest light, making them nearly invisible to unsuspecting prey. Beyond their striking appearance, Bengal tigers possess extraordinary physical capabilities. Their powerful hind legs allow them to leap horizontally up to 33 feet and vertically up to 16 feet. Their retractable claws, measuring up to 4 inches in length, serve as deadly weapons for grasping prey and climbing. The tiger's jaw exerts a bite force of approximately 1,000 pounds per square inch, powerful enough to crush bones and deliver fatal bites to even large prey animals. The tiger's sensory abilities are equally impressive. Their night vision is 6 times better than that of humans, thanks to a reflective layer behind the retina called the tapetum lucidum. Their hearing is acute enough to detect the high-frequency sounds made by prey animals, while their sense of smell, though not as developed as that of dogs, is still 30 times more sensitive than humans. Habitat and distribution. Historically, Bengal tigers roamed across a vast range throughout the Indian subcontinent, from the Himalayan foothills to the southern tip of India. Today, their distribution has been dramatically reduced due to human encroachment, habitat destruction, and hunting. The current range of Bengal tigers is primarily concentrated in India, with smaller populations in Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, and Myanmar. India hosts approximately 70% of the world's Bengal tiger population, with major populations found in reserves such as Sundarbans, Ranthambore, Bandhavgarh, Kanha, and Corbett National Parks. The Sundarbans, a UNESCO World Heritage Site spanning the delta region of the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers, represents one of the most unique tiger habitats in the world. Here, Bengal tigers have adapted to a semi-aquatic lifestyle, swimming between islands and hunting prey in the mangrove swamps. Bengal tigers demonstrate remarkable adaptability to various habitat types. They thrive in tropical and subtropical forests, grasslands, wetlands, and even in areas with human presence, provided there is adequate prey and cover. The ideal tiger habitat combines dense vegetation for stalking and ambushing prey, access to water sources, and sufficient prey density to support their substantial caloric needs. Climate change and human development continue to fragment tiger habitats, creating isolated populations that face genetic bottlenecks and increased vulnerability to local extinctions. Conservation corridors connecting fragmented habitats have become crucial for maintaining genetic diversity and allowing tigers to move between territories. Hunting behavior and diet. Bengal tigers are solitary hunters, preferring to hunt alone under the cover of darkness or during twilight hours. Their hunting strategy relies on stealth, patience, and explosive power rather than sustained speed. A tiger will typically stalk its prey by moving downwind and using available cover to approach within 20 to 35 feet before launching a devastating ambush attack. The primary prey of Bengal tigers consists of large ungulates, with wild boar, cheetal, spotted deer, somber deer, and water buffalo making up the majority of their diet. A single tiger requires approximately 20 to 25 pounds of meat per day, though they can consume up to 88 pounds in one feeding session after a successful hunt. This feast or famine lifestyle means tigers must be successful hunters, as they may only make a kill every 3 to 5 days. Tigers employ different hunting techniques depending on their prey. For smaller prey like cheetal deer, they often deliver a fatal bite to the throat, severing the jugular vein or crushing the windpipe. For larger prey such as water buffalo or gaur, tigers may attack from behind, using their powerful forepaws to bring down the animal before delivering a killing bite to the nape of the neck. The hunting success rate of Bengal tigers varies considerably based on factors such as prey density, habitat quality, and individual tiger experience. Young tigers learning to hunt may have success rates as low as 5%, while experienced adults can achieve success rates of 20 to 25%. This relatively low success rate underscores the challenges these apex predators face in securing adequate nutrition. Water plays a significant role in tiger behavior, not only for drinking but also for thermoregulation. Unlike most cats, tigers are excellent swimmers and often enter water to cool off during hot weather or to pursue prey. In the Sundarbans, tigers regularly swim between islands and have been observed swimming distances of up to 18 miles. Social structure and reproduction. Bengal tigers are essentially solitary animals, with adult tigers maintaining territories that they defend against other tigers of the same sex. Male territories typically range from 60 to 100 square kilometers in prey-rich areas, while female territories are generally smaller, ranging from 20 to 60 square kilometers. Territory size varies considerably based on prey density, with tigers in prey-poor areas requiring much larger territories to meet their nutritional needs. Tigers mark their territories through various methods including scent marking with urine, scratching trees to leave visual and scent marks, and vocalizations. The famous tiger roar can be heard up to 3 kilometers away and serves multiple purposes including territory advertisement, communication with potential mates, and coordination during the brief periods when tigers come together for breeding. The mating system of Bengal tigers is polygamous, with both males and females mating with multiple partners during their lifetime. Breeding typically occurs between November and April, with females entering estrus for 3 to 6 days approximately every 21 days during this period. When a female is ready to mate, she will advertise her receptivity through scent marking and vocalizations that attract nearby males. After a gestation period of approximately 103 to 105 days, females give birth to 2 to 4 cubs in a secluded den. Tiger cubs are born blind and helpless, weighing only about 2 pounds each. The mother provides exclusive care for her cubs, nursing them for the first 6 to 8 weeks before beginning to introduce them to solid food. Cubs remain with their mother for 18 to 24 months, learning essential hunting skills and territorial behavior. This extended period of maternal care is crucial for cub survival, as young tigers face numerous threats including starvation, disease, infanticide by male tigers, and human conflict. Mortality rates among tiger cubs are high, with only 50 to 60% typically surviving to independence. Female tigers reach sexual maturity at 3 to 4 years of age, while males mature slightly later at 4 to 5 years. The average lifespan of Bengal tigers in the wild is 8 to 10 years, though some individuals may live up to 15 years under favorable conditions. Conservation status and threats. The Bengal tiger's conservation status reflects both remarkable recovery successes and ongoing challenges. According to the most recent estimates, the global Bengal tiger population stands at approximately 2,500 to 3,000 individuals, representing a significant increase from the alarming low of around 1,800 tigers in the early 2000s. This recovery is largely attributed to intensive conservation efforts, improved protection of tiger reserves, and international cooperation in combating tiger trade. However, Bengal tigers continue to face numerous threats that jeopardize their long-term survival. Habitat loss and fragmentation remain the most significant challenges, as human populations expand and convert tiger habitats for agriculture, infrastructure development, and urban expansion. This habitat fragmentation creates isolated tiger populations that are more vulnerable to local extinctions and genetic bottlenecks. Human-tiger conflict represents another major threat, particularly as tigers venture outside protected areas in search of prey or territory. Tigers may attack livestock or occasionally humans, leading to retaliatory killings by local communities. Such conflicts are often exacerbated by inadequate compensation systems for livestock losses and limited community engagement in conservation programs. Poaching continues to pose a significant threat to tiger populations, driven by demand for tiger parts in traditional medicine and as status symbols. Tiger bones, skin, teeth, and other body parts command high prices on illegal markets, making poaching a lucrative but devastating activity. Despite increased anti-poaching efforts and severe penalties, the illegal trade in tiger parts persists. Climate change adds another layer of complexity to tiger conservation. Rising sea levels threaten the Sundarbans tiger population, while changing precipitation patterns and increased frequency of extreme weather events can affect prey populations and habitat quality. The Sundarbans tigers, in particular, face the unique challenge of adapting to rising sea levels and increased salinity in their mangrove habitat. Prey depletion in many tiger habitats has become an increasingly serious concern. Overhunting by humans, habitat conversion, and competition with livestock have reduced prey populations in many areas, forcing tigers to expand their territories or venture into conflict-prone areas in search of food. Conservation efforts and success stories. The conservation of Bengal tigers has involved a multifaceted approach combining government initiatives, international cooperation, community involvement, and scientific research. India's Project Tiger, launched in 1973, established a network of tiger reserves with core areas where human activities are prohibited and buffer zones where limited human activities are permitted under strict guidelines. The success of tiger conservation efforts is evident in several key areas. Camera trap surveys and genetic sampling have provided more accurate population estimates and helped identify critical habitats and corridors. Anti-poaching efforts have been strengthened through better training, equipment, and intelligence networks. Community-based conservation programs have engaged local communities as stakeholders in tiger conservation, providing alternative livelihoods and compensation for wildlife-related losses. Translocation programs have successfully established tiger populations in previously vacant habitats. The reintroduction of tigers to Sariska Tiger Reserve and Panna Tiger Reserve demonstrated that tigers could successfully recolonize areas where they had been locally extinct. These programs have also highlighted the importance of adequate prey populations and effective protection measures for successful tiger recovery. International cooperation has played a crucial role in tiger conservation. The Global Tiger Initiative and subsequent tiger summits have brought together range countries to coordinate conservation efforts and share best practices. CITES regulations have helped control international trade in tiger parts, while organizations like WWF, WCS, and Panthera have provided technical expertise and funding for conservation programs. Cultural significance and human relationships. The Bengal tiger holds profound cultural and spiritual significance throughout its range, particularly in Indian culture where it serves as the national animal. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Durga is often depicted riding a tiger, symbolizing power and the victory of good over evil. Tigers appear in countless folk tales, religious texts, and artistic representations, embodying strength, courage, and divine power. This cultural reverence has historically provided some protection for tigers, as many communities considered them sacred animals. However, modernization and changing social values have somewhat weakened these traditional protections. Contemporary conservation efforts increasingly recognize the importance of incorporating cultural values and traditional knowledge into modern conservation strategies. The economic value of tigers through ecotourism has become an important conservation incentive. Tiger reserves attract millions of visitors annually, generating significant revenue for local communities and national economies. This economic benefit provides a powerful argument for tiger conservation and helps justify the costs of maintaining protected areas. Research and monitoring. Modern tiger conservation relies heavily on scientific research and monitoring programs. Camera trapping has revolutionized tiger research by providing non-invasive methods for population estimation, individual identification, and behavioral studies. Advanced camera trap networks can cover vast areas and provide real-time data on tiger movements and population dynamics. Genetic research has revealed important insights into tiger evolution, population structure, and adaptation. DNA analysis of tiger scat and other samples helps researchers understand genetic diversity, gene flow between populations, and the effects of habitat fragmentation on tiger genetics. This information is crucial for making informed decisions about conservation priorities and management strategies. Satellite telemetry and GPS collaring provide detailed information about tiger movement patterns, territory use, and habitat preferences. This technology has revealed the extensive space requirements of tigers and the importance of maintaining connectivity between habitats. Telemetry data also helps identify human-tiger conflict hotspots and inform mitigation strategies. Future outlook. The future of Bengal tigers depends on continued conservation efforts, habitat protection, and human-tiger coexistence strategies. Climate change will likely present new challenges, particularly for populations in vulnerable ecosystems like the Sundarbans. Adaptation strategies must consider both immediate threats and long-term environmental changes. Expanding tiger populations will require increased connectivity between fragmented habitats and the establishment of new protected areas. This expansion must be balanced with human development needs and local community rights. Successful tiger conservation in the 21st century will depend on finding innovative solutions that benefit both tigers and human communities. The Bengal tiger's recovery from near extinction demonstrates that dedicated conservation efforts can succeed. However, this success requires sustained commitment, adequate funding, and international cooperation. The striped king of the jungle serves as both a symbol of conservation success and a reminder of the ongoing challenges facing wildlife in an increasingly human-dominated world. As apex predators, Bengal tigers play a crucial role in maintaining ecosystem balance and biodiversity. Their conservation benefits countless other species that share their habitats, from the smallest insects to large herbivores. The future of Bengal tigers ultimately depends on humanity's commitment to coexisting with these magnificent creatures and preserving the wild spaces they call home. The roar of the Bengal tiger echoes across the forests and grasslands of Asia, a powerful reminder of the untamed wilderness that still exists in our world. Ensuring that future generations can hear this roar requires immediate action, sustained commitment, and a recognition that the fate of the striped king is inextricably linked to our own relationship with the natural world.